Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tackle made there by Kamale Correa.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And they'll run him here.
You gotta hit him, baby.
Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away.
All right.
To return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. They'll go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, here's Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Man, this should be fucking up, man.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Good.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now they try the right side here.
Damn, man, what the fuck?
A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 88 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of
Hell
20.
yeah.
Give him a couple on the carry.
He's not
Second
even,
and 8.
he's not even trying
They
to
tried a
block,
quick
bro.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2 years I ain't been able to get shit in free agents because I ain't had no money.
Yeah. I'm running out of money too. I ain't got shit.
On second down, Wilson. Pressure comes and Wilson's going to go down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Third and long, it's Wilson. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line. Now after the block on that play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Oh, here we go.
The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting
that body go right there. He's like 96.
It's a 49er touchdown.
That's that boy love, man.
Play there. On his way to a monster game.
He should be coming out of the draft this year.
And the 49ers add on to
I
their
don't know if he's gonna
lead.
make it.
Santos able to tack on the extra
The
point.
running back for
And the
Stanford.
route is on here in this first half.
Yeah, he made dudes like he was sliding on ice. You ain't see this shit? That nigga slid like he got this
Santos
skate.
out now.
That's
He'll
why I
kick
like
it
that
away.
update, man. They bring you back. This
This
didn't
is
even
fielded a
work
couple
last
yards
time.
deep. And the decision to come out is
too
going to
much
cost him
bullshit,
5 as
lad.
he's taken down right at the
That's why
20.
they did it.
The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means
Leave
you're
it
going to lose
alone
the field
from now
position
on,
battle
man.
as a general
Don't
rule.
touch it no more.
What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just
Oh
something to build off
man,
of.
yo,
Bro,
that's why it's gonna be a blowout.
Lose yardage on
You
the
see-
play
That's
back
gonna
at
be
his
a
own
blowout.
19-yard line.
I'm telling you, yo, I
Plan
can't
to
do
punt on
shit
the
with
first
no
drive,
offensive
the
line.
first play of the
You
second
see
drive,
this
you end
game,
up
buddy?
going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Bro, I think Madden is just fucking up, man. I feel like they bring the first row of Madden before the old one back.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well
Like
they
the
bottled
last
them
3
up
plays I
throughout the
did in
game
offense,
because
we just
that was
took
as
off
long
and
as
ran
run
to the
of
house.
this contest.
The
The
first play.
Seahawks on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus
Oh,
far.
what?
This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Wilson. He's got Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Now it's Carson.
Uh-oh, never mind. That boys wake up, man.
Just shy of midfield.
They got tired.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Two minutes remain here in the first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this.
Chris Petit! Hey, 86. He's sneaky, guy. Watch out for 86. Check the backer.
This is Carson. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
They'll try and run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
You pick up my food bag, huh? Yeah, I can't afford that motherfucker, man.
Legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I got to pick between him and my safety. So I say, fuck that dude.
Now a handoff looking right. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
So I just,
it's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up
safety
2nd
over
down.
him.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw is Wilson. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. It's complete to Lockett.
Oh, I thought he caught it.
I thought he got it too.
And a new set of downs.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I'm telling you, man. I see something funny in here. That's why I'm like, shit. Shit crazy.
Now they try the right side here. Space to run past the 20. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
We just saw what a lot of teams call a heavy set. 3 tight ends in the game. That signifies they want to run the football. Yeah, occasionally they'll play action and throw it, but most of the time, those guys on the field means strength, power, run the ball behind them. And now what a lot of teams are doing is they're taking an extra offensive tackle and putting him in a tight end number to give them even more blocking power. And we just saw it on that play.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Wilson to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught at the 8. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Come on.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player.
Yeah,
they've got to find a way
now
to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. And before the 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Man.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Steps away to it, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right?
Can't do it.
Create more hype than what is there.
I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too.
Oh, hell
and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
We don't need to waste too much money on niggas like that. I mean, we got Bettis, and we need 2 more, 3 more wide receivers, and we good. And we got to let go of all them little booty ass. Let's see what we got.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. And might need to just put that aside
4 or 5 rookies
and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
But you know damn well the Johnny ain't going to give us that shit. Like, you go to the AFC. You ain't staying around here.
Oh, no. What did you just catch it, nigga?
Incomplete.
Can't wait to see y'all first week, man.
Second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle.
Y'all got your old line, huh?
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there.
I remember y'all had 2
now here's Michael Dixon.
2 superstars. Y'all got 2 rookies in the front, right?
He steps into this one, and this is a
for the Patriots? Yeah, we let him go. But he went to the Patriots, didn't he?
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession
cool.
of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then,
looking for no running back.
I think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far.
So
defense
the Browns going to be shitting on the Steelers all year, huh? Next year? I can't wait for that shit.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Shit,
linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On third down, it's Love. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that's caught by Smith.
Oh, come on,
and he'll be
now.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Garoppolo looking very comfortable running this Niners offense. He's got a 1st and 10. Garoppolo on 1st down. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Yo.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Come on, make him
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Garoppolo now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
That's going to be caught. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
11.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Denzel Perryman coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Garoppolo. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. In for the score.
Made him work for that one.
And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
God,
oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Santos out now. He'll kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the...
And down he goes. The 49ers players get there. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
And that's his second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
Now a handoff looking right. Got some room at the 30, and he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 14 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. To throw is Wilson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The best offenses and the ones that win are ones that make adjustments. And right now, I think this team needs to open things up.
Play action. Now Wilson. Going for a right side here, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll try the ground game here.
Come on, it's 2 of y'all right there. Y'all can block him
all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
14.
To throw on 2nd down, Wilson. Over the middle, complete. It's
come
Richards.
on, Playboy.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here's the sneak with Wilson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll run again with Richardson. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
You can keep that. You can keep that. Sure? Yeah, we'll keep that. That's yours. Take me back to McDonald's and give me something to drink. Come on.
You can't drink after me because I sucked your dick?
Basically.
Nigga, you anything.
And you the motherfucking kid eater. Take me back to McDonald's and give me something to drink.
They come out here in the eye. On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Man.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
I got it. I got to do number 2.
Now a handoff looking right. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Man, ref ain't no safety.
Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll find a little space. He gets this up near the 10. A sizable gain there, 9 yards as they get it back to a 3rd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Now they try the right side here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Now Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put your...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position
I don't care
at the
if a nigga, if I think a
41-yard
nigga
line.
gonna really punt it for real. I always pick safe.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Right, right, 90. Check 15.
And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. And oh, he coughed it up. But I believe a Seahawk was able to get a
I didn't
handle
even
on
see the
this, so
ball.
this will
They
remain
bullshit.
Seattle ball.
I was looking for it too.
Wow,
I was
that
like,
ball gets
damn, what
knocked
happened?
free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Yeah, this game was fucked up from the
It's almost
beginning.
like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Oh.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it's
They need to
lined up
Superman for the
incomplete.
bad.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on third down. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.